We all love video game expos. They're full of announcements for new games and new trailers for previously announced titles. While all expos aren't created equal, the one true standout is Electronic Entertainment Expo. Finally, after 2 years, E3 is back in full swing in the year 2021. A lot of companies will be at the event, and Atlus or Sega is no exception. Atlus has had a long history of showing their games off at E3, and during this video, I'll cover the last 10 years of Atlus at E3 and give my predictions as to what we'll see at E3 2021 from Atlus. Let's start off with E3 2011. Thanks to Atlus West's YouTube channel, we're able to take a look at their booth from that year. Atlus was alive and well during the show, showing off gameplay for the original Catherine game, which was slated to release in July 2011 in the West. By the way, please play Catherine Full Body, it's one of my favorite games of all time. They had a playable demo for the game, and were also advertising for Persona 2 Innocent Sin's PSP release in the West for later that year, and also the 3DS release of Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor Overclocked. There was also some news regarding Atlus USA at E3 that year, as they announced they would be publishing The King of Fighters 13. This was a point in Atlus history where they published a variety of different games in the West from other developers, something that they don't typically do often in 2021. Speaking of publishing weird games in the West, at E3 2012, Atlus USA announced that they would be bringing The Testament of Sherlock Holmes for release on Xbox 360 and PS3, and Code of Princess for the 3DS. Wow, what a fucking time for the company. Atlus publishing a Sherlock Holmes game. Crazy times. However, that wasn't Atlus's only presence at E3 that year. There was a brand new trailer for Persona 4 Golden's Vita release, and also a lot of gameplay shown for Persona 4 Arena. This was also where Atlus confirmed that Persona was still a part of the SMT franchise.
4 years ago, we published an RPG called Persona 4. It's part of our Shin Megami Tensei universe of RPGs.
As you can see, a lot of Persona was shown off at E3 2012 from Atlus. The same could not be said about E3 2013, where the Persona series was seemingly absent. However, the big project that Atlus showed off in 2013 was Shin Megami Tensei 4 for the 3DS. A new trailer was shown, and the game was playable on the show floor. Atlus obviously had a lot of confidence about this game, since it was the only major project that was shown off by them at the show. And yes, that also includes Rest in Peace Apartment the game being playable in their booth as well. Remember that movie? Me either, but it starred Ryan Reynolds, and Atlus USA had the publishing rights to the game in the West. What a fucking disaster that turned out to be. Just another weird business decision by Atlus, but let's save that for another video. It was also announced that Atlus USA would be bringing Etrian Odyssey Untold, The Millennium Girl for the 3DS to the West. We also got a trailer for Dragon's Crown for the Vita, which was fucking cool. E3 2014 was a busy year for the Persona franchise, as Atlus showed us new trailers for Persona 4 Arena Ultimax and Persona Q Shadow of the Labyrinth. While no new gameplay was shown on the floor as far as I know, and no playable demo for either games were present, it was still an exciting time since this was the first time we would receive a Persona game on a Nintendo console. Atlus USA also showed off new trailers for games that they were publishing, such as Citizens of Earth and Abyss Odyssey. Now, according to Persona Central, Persona 4 Dancing All Night was supposed to be at the show as well, but according to my research, nothing was shown at E3 2014. If I'm wrong, leave a comment down below. While not at E3 2014, Persona 4 Dancing All Night was featured prominently at E3 2015. The Atlus booth had a dance stage set up that year, and were highly advertising P4D as their centerpiece release for the year. There were also new trailers for P4D, and a surprise first English trailer for Persona 5, which set the internet's ass on fire. Atlus also showed off gameplay for Tokyo Mirage Sessions for the Wii U at Nintendo's Treehouse event, and released a new trailer as well. By the way, please play TMS Encore on Switch. It's a masterpiece, fuck the haters. According to Persona Central, Atlus USA also showed off Etrian Odyssey 2, Untold, Fafnir Night, Lost Dimension, Stella Glow, The Deadly Tower of Monsters, and The Legend of Legacy at their booth, but I couldn't find any information related to that, so we'll just have to take their word. At E3 2016, there was much of the same. Persona 5 was shown off in the form of a new trailer, Tokyo Mirage Sessions had gameplay shown, and Atlus USA published games King of Fighters 14 and Rock of Ages 2, Bigger and Bolder got new trailers. However, shit was going down at the Atlus Sega booth that year. Shin Megami Tensei 4 Apocalypse got a new trailer at E3 2016, and gameplay was shown out on the show floor. Persona 5 was also prominently featured at the Atlus Sega E3 booth as well. E3 2017 was very interesting for Atlus. While no Persona games were shown at the event, Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux for 3DS got a brand new trailer. 13 Sentinels, a game very near and dear to my heart, also got its first English trailer at the event. Other Atlus-developed games, Etrian Odyssey 5, Beyond the Myth, and Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology got brand new trailers, and an Atlus USA published game, Utuware Ramono, got a new trailer at the event. Try saying that shit 3 times fast. Not a stellar year for Atlus at E3, but an interesting one. Now, remember when Catherine was shown off at E3 2011? Well, hold your ass because it's back again at E3 2018 as Catherine Full Body. A new trailer and gameplay was shown off during the show. Persona 3 and 5 Dancing were also featured prominently during the show as well, showing us how much of a commercial failure it would eventually become. Oh boy, those games. The less we talk about them, the better. Alright, here we are, E3 2019. I hope you like Catherine because it's back again! Along with new gameplay and a new trailer for Catherine Full Body, we also got confirmation at the event that there would be Persona 5 DLC released for the game. Wow, now that it's been at 3 big events, Catherine can now rest easy and never be shown again at an expo. A trailer for Persona 5 Royal was also released during the show, confirming a 2020 release for the game in the West. Now, with the pandemic canceling E3 in 2020, E3 is back for 2021, and with it comes the hope of the Atlus Sims. Will we see Persona 6? Hell no. Will we see another Persona spinoff? Nah. Alright, so based on past events, here are my predictions for E3. Honestly, it's not very much. I don't think we'll see anything Persona related at E3 this year, with 2021 being the 25th anniversary of the Persona series. I really think that Atlus will host their own event or concert for those announcements. The only Persona related announcement we'll get around E3 time will be at the PC Gaming Show, where we'll probably see a port of Persona 3 FES released for Steam. Other than that, I think we'll definitely see Shin Megami Tensei 5 at E3 2021. Whether it's a new trailer or actual gameplay, I predict that we'll see the game during Nintendo's event that they're hosting. I also think we'll see a delay for the game for 2022 at the event, making all #SMT5 2021 fanboys shit their pants. Side note, I really hope SMT5 releases this year, but given the year 2020 brought us, I don't think it will. Anyways, that's my history of Atlus at E3 and my predictions for the show this year. I want to know what you guys think. Leave a like on the video, comment down below what you think your E3 predictions are for Atlus. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and ring that notification bell to stay up to date with my content. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you for the next one. King, out.